Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. Let's see if Loros Serrano has any additional duties. What brings you to the temple, Drolan? Duties. I have no more duties for you. Speak with Councilman Athen Sarathi or the House Redoran steward, Feral Retherin in Vivek. So I talked to Feral Retherin. She said she didn't have any. And Athen Sarathi I've talked to, but I can go see real quick if Athen Sarathi, if I have a promotion available or if I need to do something else. So Sarathi Manor is here around this corner, I believe. Oh, shoot. I got stuck on the ropes, didn't I? There we go. Okay. Yep, Sarathi Manor. Let's go see if Athen can provide advancement. Talk to Athen Sarathi. What can I do for you, Ortator, if I ask about advancement? To become a councilman, you must earn the support of Garrus Letheri and Minor Arobar. You must also improve your stronghold. Well, I'm working on improving my stronghold. I don't remember if I've gotten... Who is Minor Arobar? Minor Arobar has given you his support for the title of Redoran Ortator. Yes, but I'm trying to be counselor. Those aren't the same thing. Garrus Letheri, though, huh? I don't remember who Garrus Letheri is. Is there a Letheri Manor? Whoops. Local. Remoran Manor. Venom Manor. Arobar. Was Arobar one of the...
Minor Arobar, yes.
Alright, well let me run over to Arobar Manor then and see if I've already talked to Minor Arobar about... Nope. Okay. About being a councilman. Been in so many places, done so many things, I don't remember who I've already talked to. Arobar private quarters. That sounds like somewhere that the head of a bedrooms. That seems a bit Gendosa. Nobody in here. Lavain Loss. Minor Arobar. He says, I've heard you are asking for support on the council. I respect you personally, but I cannot give you my support. Oh? Why not? My journal has been updated. And the update says Minor Arobar told me that he would not support me on the council. Okay. And I'm at 99 of 100, so I really don't think there's anything I can do about that. So he was willing to support me as Ortator, but not as counselor. Huh. Guard quarters, bedrooms. So guard quarters is, I think, where I came from. Entrance. So I know Arobar won't support me. If I now head back to... Oh, what's his name? Sarathi Manor. Will he give me additional information about the other guy? Because I don't know. Like, the name didn't sound familiar. No. Yeah, but this is me. Names don't often sound familiar.
Please go ahead.
Advancement again. And he says... Garrus Letheri. And is Garrus Letheri someone I already have information about? G. Garrus Letheri. Grissa Letheri. Sanvin Letheri. Take the first door just down the steps.
Oh.
What?
Garissa Letheri. So
Yeah.
is that the gal whose family had shamed them or something? No, maybe not. Okay, sorry.
No, it's fine. Go see if Letheri is a house name inside the council chambers. That's Galsagindu. Galsagindu, I think, was at the top. This is Morvain. Okay. Beleth. Crud. Practice room. Trader. Drissa and Drano. Council hostel. Probably not in here, but it is possible that Garissa Lethri is the one that... No, because that was for somebody else. That was the guy who was saying he wanted to let a gal who had been like shunned by her family know that she was okay. He was okay with her. And she rejected him and said, no, you know, Yeah, so that would not be the same person. Now, I've talked to Garissa Lethri, but I don't know who she is or where she is. She could be in Vivek.
Well, or is there a house outside of Scar? Because I kind of remember there being a council... or who had a house outside.
Oh, I mean, could be. I can go see if there's a Lethri manor. Well, there was a manor outside now that you mention it. Like, is this? No, that's a council club. That's a Morvain manor, even though the Morvains actually had something inside. Ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta. That is not a Lethri. Because that's the Guild of Mages. That's the Rat in the Pot. Might be missing it. That's the Eldscar Inn. Codus Colonus Bookseller. The Pawnbroker. Dangerous Serrano Smith. Tiras Satis General Merchandise. Bevine Relith Clothier. Morvain Manor. The Temple.
Is there anything north of that?
No. Felicia Aris's house. Emerald's house. Yeah, north of that, I mean, nothing that I can see on the map at the moment. And when I looked at the topic of Garissa Lethri, they were talking and said, Sandvin Lethri, take this first door just down the steps. So I've been somewhere with multiple Lethris. There was a door down the steps, but are they not in... Like, is it not their manor? Like, is the manor not named Lethri or something? Even if it's... Oh, and that's why she wasn't here, because Morvain Manor is the one that was overrun. Okay, so no. I mean, it could be in Vivek and the Redoran. No? Okay.
Because there's areas outside that you don't have discovered around it.
Yeah, I'll go run around the outside of it, but I mean, there have been other places where but there's, I mean, this is just hills and stuff. Am I stuck? No, good. Okay. Certainly doesn't look like there'd be houses up here. Crud. And I've already talked to a Lethery, so I should have discovered wherever they are. Well, I will see if I can find, and I will come back when I do. Alright, so either I didn't mouse over it or I wasn't paying attention, because Lethery Manor is just here, which is the one immediately to the counterclockwise of the council entrance. So either I can't read or I was just looking in the wrong place. Either way, it's right there. So, oh, probably don't need my sword. Who am I looking for again?
Garissa.
Garissa. Okay. Nope, that's Denara, something else. Now most people have been further in and like, well, except for Athens Herethi. That's the private quarters, but there is a person up here who is Sandvin Herethi. If I ask about Garissa Lethery, take the first door just down the steps. Okay, so that's where that came from. Come in here, and you are Garissa Lethery. Alright, so to you, if you want my support to make you a councilman, you will have to perform a great service for House Redoran. I believe the Caldera Ebony Mines should be shut down. Okay, why? What about the Caldera Ebony Mines? First, I want you to find evidence that there is corruption at the mines. Since the mines are run by the dishonorable House Hlaalu and the Empire, I am sure there is corruption. Do not take any other actions until you have delivered the evidence of corruption to me. Okay, what evidence do you expect? Look for journals or record books. Interrogate the miners. I am sure there is corruption there. I have faith that you will find it. Well, I guess where are the Caldera Ebony Mines? Are you willing to tell me that? No, you're not. Okay, fine. But apparently I now need to go hunt down the Caldera. I mean, this is Caldera, so the Ebony Mines are probably somewhere. I know I've seen a number of entrances to mines and stuff on the outside of Caldera. I just don't remember where the mines are. So that's going to be yet another thing where I get to go run around and try and figure out where something is. That's kind of annoying. I wish he would have told me where they are. Can I ask you about the Caldera and Ebony? No. Fine. But Caldera is a town. It's a town that's right here. Okay, cool. That makes that easier. It's between Balmora and Aldrune. So I'll head to Caldera first, see if I can find Ebony Mines near it. This must have been a different term. Anyway, I'll be back. Alright, so this is a location called the Caldera Mining Company office. And to get here, I had to leave west out of Caldera, and then there was a loop up into the hills that came around this way. Now, I don't know precisely what I'm looking for, but this is still the mining company office, and it said to check documents and stuff. So I can do that. Now, I'm also supposed to bring the stuff with me and to talk to the workers. So it seems plausible that a ledger could be a place that... West Gash region, okay. That would have incriminating evidence, but there's also a person right next to it. And I'm apparently not being sneaky enough. There we go. If I read the ledger, this book shows the ebony mined in and shipped from Caldera. You don't see anything suspicious in the figures. Okay, so I probably don't have to steal that book. That was here, which was both of those. Strictly speaking, there probably was a walkway across if I'd found stairs. Oh, okay. I used the walkway across and then came down the stairs. Okay, so I will continue on and see what else I can find. This is the mining bunkhouse. So in theory, Caldera Ledger, again, this book shows the ebony mine ship. Don't see anything suspicious in the figures. And there's a miner's pick. Caldera mining bunkhouse, trapdoor to it. That's interesting. Why is the bunkhouse empty? What's down here? Oh, it's the second level of the bunkhouse. Okay. And there's this thing hanging on the wall. Note to mages. Mages, please be judicious in your use of fire spells while guarding slaves deep in the mine. Often flammable gases are present and, as last week's incident indicates, even a small flame can spark a huge explosion. We don't know if Casino will ever get that patch of fur back. And that is Stelenius. Okay then. So, there are volatile gases in the ebony mine, apparently. Good to know. Now, I'm not planning on using any fire spells myself, so I don't know. It'll make a big difference. Slave Shack 1. And this is Casina, who is the one who had the issue. Greets me as the Nerevarine, and if I ask about evidence of corruption, she says, tell it to the boss. Okay, persuasion, admire, persuasion, admire, persuasion, admire. Let's try that again. Evidence of corruption. Tell it to the boss. Okay, so she's not willing to say anything, but note to slaves. Rules. Damage to company property will not be tolerated. If any further scratch marks are found on the bedposts, all miners will be given double shifts for the rest of the month. No talking after sundown. No talking during feedings. No talkings before sunrise. Always obey the guards and mages promptly and without question. Okay, I'm gonna have to see if I can find somebody's slave keys, because, well, these sound like terrible working environment. Alright, Slave Shack 2. We have Dalina. Dalina greets me as the Nerevarine. If I ask about evidence of corruption, she says, you want evidence? Dalina tells you where to get it. Odril Heavy has a chest on the second floor of the Governor's Hall. Unlock the chest and you will find a book, a record book. Bring this book back to your friend and watch his eyes when he smiles. Crap. Because I looked in Odril Helvy's chest and there was nothing in it, which means I've been here before. Which means I took the book, and now I have to hope that the book is in my inventory in Balmora, but I don't know what book I'm looking for. Alright, so note to Honora says, as punishment for last night's incident, you have been assigned to the mine's deep scouting position for all next week. I hope this will help you remember to always cover up after you are finished outside from now on. Okay. Don't think I'll find anything in the mine at that point, but I suppose it can't hurt to check. Yep, this is the Caldera mine, which, yeah, it's just southwest as indicated. You shouldn't have to worry about combat. So we have guards. We have more Caldera ledgers that show the same thing. A Hlaalu guard who says he's an officer of Imperial law. Another individual here who says, excuse me, and if I ask about evidence of corruption, says, tell it to the boss. Okay. Yeah, so some people aren't willing to speak, others are. Are you one of the mages? Says, excuse me, but, well, you're the Nerevarine. Yup. Evidence of corruption. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so yes, you're probably one of the mages then. Crates of ebony. Yeah, that's fine. I do not need to take any of that. That is quite alright. You're the one I already talked to. Yep. Oh, use local to help me figure out where I haven't been yet. Okay. Honora. Excuse me. Greets me as a Nerevarine. Evidence of corruption. Tell it to the boss. Nobody's surprised anymore. Well, might as well ask about the Caldera Mining Company. The Caldera Mining Company owns the mine. Great. What about the Caldera Ebony Mine? Nora lives here. Nora works here. Okay. Cool. You greet me as the Nerevarine. Evidence of corruption. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. That doesn't surprise me at all. Okay. So, yeah, I guess that means, given what I'm finding when I'm talking to the various workers here, is it means I do have to go back to Balmora. But this is Ahanabi, so something or other. If I ask about evidence of corruption, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Okay, and then Gilm also greets me as an Reverine, ask about evidence, tell it to the boss. Okay. How about you, Nisha? You're here off on your own. If I ask you about evidence of corruption, tell it to the boss. Okay. Not quite on your own. There's apparently a guard out here. And this is a dead end. Okay. So, off to Balmora with me to go see if I can find something that looks like it should be associated with this quest so that I can, get the support I need for becoming a councilman. I'll be back. All right, I'm back in Aldrune because I did, in fact, have the... Hold on, let me come over here and find it. Secret Caldera Ledger. Very subtle that. In my inventory in Balmora, if I click on it, it says, this book shows the ebony mined in and shipped from Caldera. It shows a steady flow of ebony from the mines to something called the Ashlands Management Fund. Apparently someone in Caldera is using the mines to fund a personal project. Okay, so close this. And now we'll go turn this over to... Did my journal get updated? Nope. Okay, turn this over to... what is this face? Lethri. Whoever the heck Lethri is, which is right over there. So it's just the one immediately to the right. I think I have to go all the way down here to get to him. Yes, it's up the stairs, then back down the stairs. No, just up the stairs. Okay. So here is Ursa Lethri, who says, if you want my support, yes, Caldera Ebony Mines. Ah, I see you found the evidence I was looking for. Give him the record book. And good, yes, very good. This book shows that the Hlaalu are taking more ebony than they report to the Empire. Now that I have this evidence, I want the Caldera mines shut down. Return there and find a way to halt the mining. If the Hlaalu complain to the Duke or the Empire, we can show them these books to justify our actions. Okay, so my journal has been updated twice. Give me just a second. Carissa Lethri has asked me to disrupt the ebony mines in Caldera. If I shut down the mines, I will have one Carissa Lethri support. If I come over to quests, is this the same quest? Minor Arobar's support. He said he wouldn't. Why is that a quest? And then shut the mines down is a new quest, I think?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I will, I guess being a new quest the way I've been doing things, I will do that in the next video. For now, thanks all.
Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.